locked in a box. Locked in a rhythm, stuck behind the bars of his own beat. The boy holds his breath, not understanding what it means. It's okay, he says his brother. Don't look away. Breathe into your veins. Don't look away. No one's to blame. All the pain. Look shade right in the face.
Hello. Welcome aboard. It's good to see ya. SK Shlomo here. Welcome to my first proper live stream of 2021. I mean, I have already done one live stream in 2021. It was the last hour of Rave to the Moon, which we did on New Year's Eve. Thank you so much to all the people who joined in for that. That was one of the most insane nights of my life. So thank you so much for being there. I'm still buzzing about it. I still feel emotional about it when I think about it. I'll tell you a bit more about it in a minute. But welcome to the show. I go live every single Thursday. My name is SK Shlomo, and I just love going live and connecting with you people all around the world. It's been the most positive thing to come out of this lockdown is this kind of regular session where I get to make music with people who I love. So I have a very special guest joining me tonight, someone who I really look up to in such a huge way. He's an absolute pioneer of the live looping world, which of course I'm proud to be a member of that community. But this guy, I just look up to him so much, and having him on the stream is insane. He is Tim Exile. He'll be joining me in a moment, and we're going to make some music together in real time. You guys get to choose what music we make, what genre we make, what style we make, what words you want us to put into it. I don't even know. We're going to make it up on the spot, and you guys are going to help us. I can see so many people are tuned in here already. Tell me, Happy New Year to you. Tell me what's going on with your New Year's resolutions. Are you still going, or have you given up? So can you please comment, given up or still going, and tell me where you're tuning in from. Big up to, as usual, Mr. Sticklemouse. Hello, he's there every single week. We love him. Hello, Firefly. Hello to the 061. Hello, Stubo. Hello, Andy Mack watching on Twitch. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook and Twitter, but no one ever watches on there, but you know. Oh, Tim Exile's tuned in. That's good to know. He's here. Hello to everybody. Hello, Natasha. Hello, everyone who is tuning in around the world. Cody's in Boulder, Colorado. Sticklemouse. No resolution made. Okay, that's quite good. I'm not really down with all this like self-improvement malarkey. No resolution made. Tell me, are you sticking? Chris Bartholomew didn't even start. Oh, Chris, I feel you, brother. I feel you. North Yorkshire, VO1 Dawn is watching on North Yorkshire on Twitch. Subsonic is here. I'm glad Subsonic is here because we are going to be playing his entry to my creation challenge later today. At the end of the stream today, you guys get to vote on who is going to win this loop station, which we're going to give away in next week's episode of my live stream. We're doing my monthly music tech masterclass next Thursday, and we're giving away prizes every single month. And we have 3 entries to my creation challenge to show you guys today. You guys get to vote. Hello, Tricky Dicky Porto. Laura, tuning in from Los Angeles. This is amazing. We're truly global. It's so exciting. So we are going to have some fun. Keep those shout outs coming in. Tell me what you're doing with your New Year's resolutions. Personally, my only one was I was going to do yoga every day, which isn't really a resolution because I've been doing that for about over 2 years now, but I just decided to stick with that, and I've been doing it fine. Yoga with Adrienne, if you don't know about that, you've got to check her out. She's amazing. So we're going to have some fun, but before I bring my guest on, I want to show you something. I'm really proud of. You might have tuned in last Thursday. We did something incredible. It's one of the biggest projects of my entire career. I tried to put on the biggest online rave in history, Rave to the Moon, and I just want to show you the little highlights video that we made. Well, I spent all yesterday making this video. I'm really, really proud of it. Some of the numbers in this blow my mind. So hang on, check this out. Yes, that is what we did last Thursday. This time last week, it was incredible. We had so many acts. We had DJs from Radio 1, DJs from Radio 1 Extra. We had DJs from Basement Jacks. We had 15 different artists come and play. 24,000 of you tuned in and counted your steps. We did, 17.5 million steps, which is past the distance from here to the International Space Station. It was insane. It was so fun. I'm kind of still heartbroken that it's over, but it was just so much fun. So thank you everyone who helped. Thank you everyone who donated. We raised over £11,000 for over 200 charities. It was just brilliant, and we want to do that again. So if you want to listen back, we've now put it on my Mixcloud. If you go to ravetothemoon.tv, you can click on there. You can listen back to the whole 5.5 hour stream, all of the live sets, all of the shenanigans. It was so fun, and you can still donate as well. The donations aren't closed, so please, if you did enjoy last week, please consider making a donation to any charity you want. We all did that for free just because we wanted to do something to bring the world together. So thank you so much for being part of that. Anyway, that's the past. Let's think about now. Let's think about the future. I'm very excited to have my special guest with me today. He's invented a pioneering new way to do live looping. If you don't know much about me, I first started out as a beatboxer, but I very quickly got into live looping, and then I became the world looping champion. And since then, I created my own machine, which is this machine here called Beast, so I could create my own live looping creations. Now, the guy I'm about to introduce to you now not only created his own machine, he's developed an app, and he's developed a software platform that enables you to collaborate. So you can live loop with other people in real time, and that's what we're going to do tonight. The software is called Endless, and the creator of Endless is with me now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans around the world, please go crazy for the legend we call Mr. Tim Exile. Here he is. Tim Exile's in the building. How you doing, Timothy?
I'm very, very well. How are you, Slow?
Say that again, Tim.
I'm very, very... am I... Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just couldn't hear you over the thousands of screaming fans, Tim. That's all. That's all.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I might see if we can turn you up a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm really, really good. I'm excited to have you on, as if I haven't already made that clear. But yeah, honestly, Endless, the software you made, it blows my mind. And we'll explain to everybody why it blows my mind in a minute. It's this idea of two things about it that I think are unlike anything else. One is that it has this thing called retrospective looping. So when you're making music with a live looper, quite often the pressure's on because you've got to do something good. Once you've hit record, you've got to do something good because it's going to loop and the audience are going to hear it over and over again. But with the Endless, the way Tim set it up is it's called retrospective looping. So you only sample it once you've done something good. It's like recording all the time, but then you choose what to keep. That's the first thing that's amazing about it. And the second thing is it's collaborative. Like this jamming with Endless has been the closest I've come to working with other musicians over the last year, and getting that feeling of being in the zone, in the flow, which is obviously what this is all about for you, Tim. I've heard you speak a few times now about being in the zone, being in the flow. Can you tell us a little bit about Endless and how this whole journey started?
Yeah, well, I mean, my musical journey started when I was a little kid playing the violin, and what I loved about the violin is it's an instrument that you put your hand on the, you put the bow on the string, you move your body, music happens, and then when you stop, the music stops. So that was my frame of reference as a musician. And then I fell in love with electronic music, taught myself to DJ, taught myself to produce, did all that whole thing. But I missed that embodied performative nature of it. So I basically kind of sideswiped out of my recording career, and built this instrument called the Flow Machine, which basically works exactly the same way that Endless does. So the Flow Machine was an instrument that I built for myself, that would allow me to improvise. And at a certain point, I felt that actually the biggest potential here wasn't me playing this instrument, it was me making this instrument available to other people. So that's when Endless started. And so now Endless is it's a whole thing. There's I don't so the original Flow Machine I programmed myself, I developed from scratch. Endless, I don't build the code base. Thankfully, we have some very talented engineers who do that. So I think that the biggest difference between Endless and the Flow Machine is that Endless is this real-time collaborative flow machine. It's a looping instrument, has all this stuff like, the retrospective looping that you mentioned. It has this workflow that allows you to create a riff. Is it appropriate to... Oh, hang on. Yeah, is it appropriate to start now?
Well, I don't know. What do you think? Should we make some music? Like, we're not really here to chat, are we, Tim? We're here to make some music, and all the people here watching, we want you to be in charge of what we're going to make. So maybe, first of all, we'll just have a little quick look through Endless, and we'll show you how it works. But what we want you to do is start thinking of what you want us to make. Like, I know a lot of people are excited about us. Last week, we had so much fun, everyone raving in their living rooms, and I've had a few messages from people today saying they want to do more of that. So I feel, Tim, we might be under pressure to make something a little bit dance floor orientated, let people get a bit of movement going on. We aren't going to try and rave to the moon this week, but we are going to maybe give people what they want to hear. So there's so many people commenting already. Some people want to hear some dub techno. I'm sure we could do that. What else do you want to hear, guys? To give us some reference points, and we'll make whatever we can out of that. But let's first of all, let's have a little look at Endless and show people like how it works. So we've got, in fact, shall I show you how we've got it set up here? So can you guys see that? That is Endless Studio, which is the newly launched desktop version of Endless. Firefly wants to hear ambient.
There's probably a good point there is that. So I'm actually so there's a bit of a sort of weird backstory to this. I'm at the Endless office, and our internet had actually gone down and had been down for 3 days, and only came back on about an hour before the stream started. So the idea was that we were both going to be on Endless Studio. We were both going to be using the desktop version, but thankfully there's an iOS version that I could use on 4G. So I'm going to be playing from an iPad, collaborating live with Shlo on the desktop version. Yeah,
I've got it on my desktop version, and I want to show you guys this as well. I've actually got it set up with my Ableton Push. So this machine here, this controller here, which I normally use within my machine, which is called Beast, today it's not controlling Beast, it's actually controlling Endless, which is really lovely. Look at these lovely graphics here. That's the actual jams that we've been making earlier today. In fact, should we just play something that we made earlier, or is that going to be too embarrassing?
Yeah, no, I don't
so that's what we were jamming with just during our little sound check that we did earlier. But so we've got a connected jam here, and we can kind of make music together. But should we start something completely fresh from scratch and just show people how quick and easy it is to start jamming on this thing?
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, as a world-dominating beatboxer, far be it from me to suggest that starting it off with some
Well, you know what? What's the quickest way to get the metronome on? Can I use the metronome button on here, Tim?
There, yeah.
Metronome.
Where is it?
There you go.
Okay, I've got it.
So we've got a loop going. And now Tim can hear that on his screen and he can start adding
Okay.
anything he likes to this jam. It's already going. We're already moving. It's so fast moving when there's two people adding in loops. It's just insane. Right, so I'm going to try and add a bass line to this. Hey Tim, how come I can't hear any bass on this thing?
You probably need to put it on the mic in instrument. So if you hold down...
There is something there. Oh, no, there is something. It's just really quiet. How do I turn up the volume of the instrument?
Oh, you're playing a bass instrument, right? Yeah. Usually, I think the fourth knob. I'm pointing at my screen to show you.
Level. There we go. Level.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Too fun.
So I've become known in the endless community for putting everything through saturation. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to take your bass. I'm going to put it through some saturation to give it.
What are you saying there, brother?
I'm going to stick your bass through some saturation.
You stick my bass through whatever saturation you want, man. It's all good with me. Oh, that sounds way better.
I might do that for the kids as well. Oh, nice. I like those vocals.
Yeah. Amazing. That is just. I'm already. I'm jamming so
hang on.
great. Tim's still going. Tim, hold up. That's the only thing he can play mine when I've stopped it. It's so I don't know if you could catch what on earth was happening there, but I was adding in layers, Tim was adding in layers, and it's like honestly the closest I've come to actually like working in real time on music with other humans. It feels so fun. You get that same fun jamming feeling that you get where you're not completely in control, but in a good way, right, Tim?
Yeah, especially not when you're jamming with me. I'll get my saturators out. I'll saturate anything. Anything you give me, I'll saturate it.
Saturate my face. It's all good. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to make some music now. We're going to take your requests for genres, for style, for energy, for what do you want us to say? How do you feel right now? So let me ask you to put some stuff in the chat. We're live on 3 different channels. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. I can see all the comments coming in now. So tell me what genre you want. And if you can't think of a genre, just tell us a feeling. Tell us a vibe. And we'll try and create something like that. Do you think we should set a timer or something, Tim, and just sort of see what we can make? So VO1 done says keep it deep.
Demande le rap français. La rap française.
French rap with Tim's vocals. Is that a thing?
Drill.
Drill. Okay. Tricky Dicky Porto's feeling dark. I hear you, Tricky Dicky Porto. Darkness is definitely a thing right now. Courtney Hans on YouTube would like to hear some house. Stickle Mouse would like to hear some trance.
Well, I think they just got some house. Did they just get some house?
Did feel quite housey.
I'd say that. Fairly housey, kind of breakbeat house vibes.
Marky Two House watching on Twitch is feeling schmoopy. What? Schmoopy. French Baroque pastiche, says Susanna.
Nice.
And Alicia on YouTube says D&B. Everyone's agreeing with the schmoopy thing. Trip hop. Whoa, hang on. This is chamber music. Okay. Tim, what do we do? What happens when...
I don't know. I don't even know what schmoopy means.
Give us some funk.
UK bass. UK bass.
Schmoopy.
Schmoopy. What does schmoopy mean to you,
Schmoopy is a state of mind that we've collectively invented together and everyone feel. Everyone's asking for a bit of Jew harp. I can give you some Jew harp on this. Although I prefer to call it jaw harp because it sounds a bit less like... Play the harp, Jew. I always feel a bit insecure when people ask me about my Jew harp. I'm like, how do you know I'm Jewish? So I play my jaw harp for you. Let's get schmoopy on everyone. Hang on. Before we go into this, there's actually someone's put a definition here. Firefly says, schmoopy is a sickeningly sweet term of endearment as used back and forth by Jerry Seinfeld and his girlfriend. Usage of this sugar-laden nickname can bring one's friends near to the point of vomit. Okay, let's get everybody near to the point of vomit with some jaw harp in a schmoopy style.
I'm going to resample your jaw harp.
Who's going to resample my jaw harp? So how do you do that, just out of interest? I want to know how to do that. Device.
So there's if you go to the sampler device.
Yeah, I've got that here.
Actually, I'm not sure what the button is on the Ableton push mapping, but in the interface you'll see a record sample button. So you need to select a layer.
The recording to sample layer, I see that.
So if you select one of these target, it says targets at the top.
Targets.
So if you target that layer that you want to sample.
Break of day. Where's the fun ones?
I think
there
it's
it is.
that one.
So recording to
So
sampler.
then go to target. So there's a button above it that says target.
Oh yeah.
So you need to unmute it and press target.
Okay, sorry. I'm glad you can help me with this.
And then hit record sample. And then hit stop sample.
So is that in my sample
and then you
now?
should be able to play it on your
Oh, nice. Cool. But then what happened to all the other stuff we were doing a second ago? Is that just because it muted?
Yeah.
Oh, that is sick. That is sick. That is very schmoopy.
That's pretty. Yeah. Is it schmoopy? Well, anyway, we'll pretend. Let's pretend it's schmoopy.
Tricky Dicky says, sorry, this is Shlomoopy.
Shlomoopy.
What'd you say, bro? What'd you say?
I'm saturating your beatboxing now.
Okay, it's saturated. It's saturated. Basically, if I ever can't hear what you're saying, you're just telling me that you're saturating something. To it. Say again.
It's got a bit of a Richie Hawtin Plastic Man vibe to it.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that album? Kind of. when was it? It was like mid 90s. That it's really minimal.
Is it schmoopy though, Tim?
Given that I don't really know what schmoopy means, I'll say yeah.
Well, does it make you want to
Probably.
vomit? Courtney Hand says, "Want to hear some house up in here, or
House
jungle,
up here. Well, we can,
or reggae?"
We can or reggae.
Tessa says, "Looks so fun." Yeah, everyone's buzzing. This is just fun. Subby. Yeah, that is quite subby.
Well, I reckon we can turn this pretty housey. I'm gonna turn this housey.
Okay, do it. Let's go.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll turn the tempo up a bit. In fact, okay. So, hot little trick. In Endless, if you click on the tempo and type in house. Watch what happens. Click on the tempo, type in house, press enter.
Where is it?
It automatically goes to 130 BPM.
House. Oh, wow. Cody says Consumed is the name of the Plastic Man album.
Oh, yeah.
And Dead Cousin asks me I'm using an Octava. Yeah, I've got an Octava here. Yeah, I'm using Ableton. I'm using Ableton running into Endless, which is super fun. I've also got this Helicon synth sound to do bass noises.
Wow.
Should we stick some of that onto this jam?
I think so.
Why is that not sampling in every time I do that? Oh, it is. I know why, because I made it twice as long as it should be.
Keep your eye on the waveform. I've re-looped it so now.
fun, man. That is cool. That is cool. Round of applause for Tim Exile and his incredible endless looping machine. So, stop.
Oh yeah.
See why it's called endless. You can just keep playing with it. This is fun, people. So we've kind of attempted to do one of the things you asked us, which was house, which was fun. Which was really fun. Was it schmoopy, guys? Can you give us a schmoopy rating from 0 to 5, please? Marks out of schmoop. So what are you guys saying? What do you guys want us to hear home? Take the schmoop home. Going to Tim's house, says Little Wing. I wonder what effects that is going through. You'll have to ask Tim. I haven't quite figured out how to do effects using push yet, so I've just been adding things and Tim's been messing with them, which is still a very, very fun way to work. So what do you want to hear us do, gang? 4.6 says Dead Cousin on a schmoop level. Alhana says 5. Schmoop 4.7.
That's my schmoops.
That's pretty good schmoop level. I'll take that. I'll take it. What should we do next, gang? What should we do? We had some shout outs earlier for some like reggae, some jungle. What else are you feeling though, apart from schmoopy? Like, what are some words to inspire us to put in the mix? Remake Aphex Twin Drux live and endless.
Wow. I mean, I'm up for that challenge.
Tim's already thinking. His head's going crazy. Bang,
what sort of
schmoop
people?
guys.
The one. What's the one? Do 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 do. That.
In the time you sung that, you could have sampled it, and we could have done it.
Well,
People are asking for dub and reggae.
anyway.
Maybe we should do a dub and reggae kind of version of that.
A double reggae version of. Well, let's start off with was it?
Drux is too easy. Susanna says, when you are looping, how do you know where the beat is? Well, you got to get it. You got to get your first loop in, and after that, oh, that's tasty. Did you just record that in? I thought you were playing the original track there. Okay. We've gone fully Apex now.
Anyway.
Yes. I love it.
I'll bring it back near at the beginning. This one was actually, it started off all right and then it just went.
So, can I ask you a question, Tim?
Yes.
Can I ask you a question about FX in Endless Studio? So if I bring my screen up here, so guys, this is the newest thing, right? This has only been around a little while now, Endless Studio. So there's a kind of desktop version of what was up until now just an iOS app. I say just an iOS app. It was a brilliant iOS app, but this is so much more powerful because you can host it inside your DAW or run it on your laptop. So I've got it running here. But if I want to do, so on the iPad, there's this thing called Key Masher, and you can just like hit all these buttons with your fingers, and it's really, really fun. Like, what would be, how do I achieve that with Endless Desktop, Endless Studio?
Actually, I think probably the best thing would be to plug in a MIDI keyboard to it.
Okay.
So MIDI keyboards will trigger those, but I think it's just on the push to mapping. Yeah. So if you play that, try affecting something that you're playing back.
So if I take this, so that's targeted, right?
Yeah. And then if you play it on your MIDI keyboard.
Oh, there you go. Look, it's on my push.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
That's nice. That's fun. Okay, that makes more sense. And can I, one more question for you, Tim. Can I control what I'm targeting using push as well?
Yes. So if you select an effect device.
Say again.
So if you hold down the device button and select effects.
Yeah.
The green one. Yeah. So the top row of buttons beneath the knobs, those are now your targets. So you can hit all of those.
Okay, I can't quite figure that out, but I'll have a play with it. It's really fun, just like getting tech support from the guy who actually created the toy. That's amazing. I feel like we should wipe the slate and just do something totally new. Are you down for that?
Yeah, let's do it.
What are you guys saying? Apparently Twitch was glitching, so everyone's moved over to YouTube.
Twitch is glitching.
Welcome back. Welcome to YouTube. Sam Hall says music in the making. Big up, Sam. Stuvo says mash it up. This is fun. So if you've just joined us, my name's SK Shlomo. I am here with my friend and now collaborator, Mr. Tim Exile, who's here with me. We're making music in real time. You guys get to decide what we're going to make. So stick it in the comments. What do you want to hear? We are having a little bit of fun. If you want to support some starving artists, you can actually buy me a coffee right here. And if you do, a coffee cup will come up the screen. Woo! And it'll go over Tim's face. So effectively, you can pour coffee over Tim if you so desire.
That's what I look like in the morning. It's just an image of me with a coffee mug coming in front of my face.
It's totally up to you if you want to do that or not. But for the price of a coffee, you can support us artists who have no means of making money because we're stuck at home. So we are going to play some more music for you now. There's some options as well, because the one thing we talked about, Tim, was taking one of these jams and sort of chucking it into Ableton and polishing it up a little bit, which we could possibly do today. If you guys want to see us kind of take one of these jams and turn it into more of a polished tune, we can do that. Or there's another thing we're doing before the end of tonight as well. We are going to be judging the creation challenge. So every month I do a music tech masterclass, and I'm doing it next Thursday. It's totally free to attend, but if you want to be in the Zoom room and ask me direct questions whilst we're jamming, you can. There's only a few tickets left for next week. If you go to bit.ly/shlowclass, you can register for that now. And every month I set a creation challenge with a prize, and we're giving away a Roland loop station to one lucky winner. We've got the top 3 entrants from this month's challenge. We're going to play them in a minute, and you guys can vote for who you think should win. We'll ask Tim to take a vote as well, and I'll take a vote, and we'll see who's going to win. But look, what should we do next, people? What do you guys want to hear? What kind of vibe do you want us to create for you? What atmosphere are you feeling right now? I want to know, Tim, one more question, right? On my looper, I can very easily set the tempo by creating the first loop, and I learned how to do that in an iPad, but how do I do that on Endless Studio? So I guess I need to turn off quantize, which I know I can do on push.
Yeah. So now, actually, you're reaching the limits of what I remember about the push mapping. So the Ableton Push 2 mapping we made is actually kind of a separate thing from the rest of Endless. We did a special job for it.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice, though. It's really cool. So I turn off quantize, and what I want to do then...
Yeah, you turn off quantize. And
I want to be able
have a go
to...
at the record button on push.
Okay, record button on push.
Have a go with that.
Okay, so let me just
I'm not sure if that records into the sample or records a loop. I can't remember what we set it to do.
Oh, it's cool, but it didn't do it in... It did record, but it didn't set the tempo. So the tempo's in charge there, but maybe if I go to... I remember on the iPad you can do this. If you go to... Just go on the screen so you can see. If I go to... There's like a setting somewhere where...
you know what? If you got it
Looper
on
mode,
Ableton Link.
punch in, punch out. There we go. Oh, is it Ableton Link causing a problem, do you think?
Yeah, I think possibly because it's an Ableton Link mode.
So no, that's it. That's it. I've done it.
That's it. Oh, okay.
So you need to go to settings and turn looper mode to punch in out. Is there a button that does that on push without me using the mouse? Can I control that punch in out with the?
Should be, but I think basically the way the push 2 mapping was really started out as a hack.
Okay, this is all a workaround, is it?
Well, it was mainly we wanted to demonstrate how cool the sort of hardware mapping of Endless would be.
Yeah.
So
very
Adam,
cool.
One of the developers just hacked it in really, really quickly, and it was amazing. So we've shipped it with it, but it kind of exists in its own little side lane to the rest of Endless.
Okay.
But
that's cool. I'm glad I've figured that out because now I can set the tempo. So if we want to do something like more sort of drum and bassy or something, I can just be like. And that's it, the tempo's set by me. Oh. Apart from the metronome. The metronome seems to have nothing to do with the tempo. I know.
I just laid up some...
There you go. So just ignore the metronome and it's in time.
all that bass line.
Chilling the man, chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and I'm doing what I can. I'm chilling with the man, chilling with the man, and doing what I do. I'm chilling, 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 chilling,
There's a hot little tip here, actually, when you take material out to make tracks. If you watch there's a bar meter.
Say again, bro.
There's a bar meter at the top that you can see it looping around, and it's if you hit the one we're kind of out of phase in the bar, so when we drag this stuff into Ableton or something, it can get a bit tricky to deal with. So
okay.
I'll try and I'll put it back on. Hang on.
People are loving this. The Boundless says, I love that granulation. Subsonic says, super sick looping. Stubo says, I'm chilling with a ham. Christmas is over now. Chillbot, sweet. Mash it. It's nice seeing all these comments, guys. Keep them coming. Stubo says it needs an owl sample. Can you do owls?
Owls.
There we go.
Oh, I used to be able to do this. Probably turned out to a pretty evil bassline.
Oh, thank you. Oh, stop. You're too kind. You're too kind. People are feeling this. People are feeling this, Tim. This is fun. Oh. What is everybody saying? Thanks so much for all the love, guys. Someone's still there on Twitch. Hollers is still there on Twitch. He says it's sounding dope.
Yeah, it seems like Twitch has gone down, right?
I don't know. Little Wing says...
No.
Hollers over at Twitch. We moved over to YouTube. Waves at you across the cyber waves. Becky on Facebook says, add in some metronome sounds. That's a good idea. We need more of those in our lives. So, guys, this is really, really fun. Thank you so much for being tuned in with us tonight, having a lot of fun. If you just joined, I am with the legend that is Tim Exile, who has invented this machine that we're using today. It's called Endless Studio. Endless on the iOS is absolutely free, so you can get it for free on your iPad or iPhone. Endless Studio you have to buy, don't you, Tim?
Yeah, but it's currently 50% off. So we've got a 50% off discount for the first, it's an introductory discount, basically.
So you can get it half price now if you want.
Get it half price now.
Endless with 3 S's if you want to do it. But listen, we've got a little bit of time left. I think let's, before we do, maybe we could do one more jam, but before that, maybe we could do this competition. So if you have just tuned in, my name's SK Shlomo. I am a beatboxer, a live looper, and a music technologist. And every month I do a music tech masterclass. I've got my monthly music tech masterclass next Thursday. This time next Thursday. It's free to watch. But if you want to be in my Zoom room and get kind of personal tuition live, in front of an audience, you can. You've got to buy a ticket, though. There's only a few left, and I sell them for £5. It's a token price. It's just to make sure that people actually show up, basically. And if there's a reason you can't afford that, just contact me. I'm sure we can help you out. It's more just about spreading the love, spreading the music. Anyway, every month I have a creation challenge, and this month we have a prize of a Roland loop station. We've had lots and lots of people send in their brilliant looping.
Good. Right.
And I've chosen 3 that I want to play for you today on the stream. And Tim is going to help us to choose who they think should win. And you guys, the audience, can also vote on this. So are you guys up for this? Would you guys like to hear some creations from you people, you lovely viewers who are a part of this amazing community? I said, would you guys like to hear some live loop music from our audience? Oh, that's very kind of you. Becky's corrected herself. She didn't mean metronome sounds. She meant theremin sounds, which is, same kind of vibe, I guess, in that they've both got 3 syllables in. So let's hear these. So I'm going to play you 3 contestants. I want you to watch very closely because at the end I'm going to open a vote and you guys get to help choose who is going to win. Okay, so are you ready for the first entrant? Tim, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Audience,
these videos
are you ready?
Audio?
2 of them are audio and 1 of them is video. I'm going to start with 2 of the audios and play the video last. So Tim's ready. Audience, are you ready? Oh, there's thousands of you. Of course you're ready. Okay, I introduce to you your first participant, your first contestant, who goes by the name of Old Lady Blues.
Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down.
Can you hear that?
Gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down.
I really want to join in. That's what mode my brain's in.
Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, gotta get down. Gotta get it down, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down, come on, gotta get it down, gotta get it down.
I can't resist adding a beat on top of this. That's great. Okay. That is our first contestant. She calls herself Old Lady Blues. It's lovely. It's lovely to hear these entries. So thank you so much for sending that in, Old Lady Blues. So I hope you guys are watching closely, guys, because at the end we're going to vote. So that was the first one, Old Lady Blues. Are you ready for the second one? I said, are you ready for the second one? Contestant B is here. It's called Subsonic. I should mention I gave them a theme of Rave to the Moon. That's what they had to do, because obviously we had our Rave to the Moon show last week. Yes. That is Subsonic. Thank you so much, Subsonic from Peterborough, UK, for sending that in. That was amazing. That was contestant B, guys. Round of applause for Subsonic. Yeah. Very nice. Are you judging all these, Tim? You look like you're taking notes.
I'm
getting
taking notes.
He's getting
I've got
deep.
my little twiddly pen.
I really enjoyed that. Especially all the kind of little twinkly bird-songy type sounds in that. Really, really cool. Lots and lots of people loving it here. Firefly says it does sound like Rave Stupid Fool, which I'm sure is not what he was trying to say. Can't unhear that now. Yep, I hear it. But he is saying Rave to the Moon. But, you know, Stupid Fool to the Moon. Same kind of thing. Right, let's... Gemma says both really good. Everyone's laughing at that. That's lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, you ready for our last one? Our last and final entrant to win our Boss Roland Loop Station RC500. Thank you to our friends at Roland for giving us that. We love you. Courtney Hans says, love the mixing. Now, our final performance is all the way from Mexico. Give it up for, I don't know how to say it. I guess it's Petaplay. Petaplay.
Oh, it's a koala.
Is that the app he's using?
Yeah. I can't hear the audio, can you?
I can, but it's quite quiet. Let me turn it up. Is that better?
Yeah.
Rave. How many steps to the moon?
That is a cool way to make a snare.
It is, yeah.
Love it. That's really cool. I'm going to fade it out because these entrants are quite long, and I just wanted to give everyone a little vibe of what was going on. Really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, all the way from Mexico, Pedal Play. So all three of these were just lovely to watch and listen to. Really, really fun. People are loving that. Susanna says, this guy really knows what he's doing. Amazingly quick. Yeah. Oh, Firefly, you're voting already, saying that was my favourite. So listen, I'm going to give you guys a vote now. You guys get to choose, and we're going to do it live. The volume was low on that one, I'm realising now, but what we're going to do is I'm going to open up a vote using this lovely software called, what's it called? Menti. So you need to go to menti.com and you need to type in the code 5959254. And on there, you can vote in real time between those three: Old Lady Blues, Subsonic, or Pedal Play. So I see lots of you voting in the comments. Those votes won't be counted. If you want to vote, you need to go to menti.com and use the code 5959254. You can do that on your phone or any device you like. I'll just give you a few seconds to do that whilst I talk to Tim and ask him not to give us a final answer, but to give us his thoughts on those three. What were your thinking on those?
It's really interesting how different the approaches are to live looping. I mean, it's gone off in so many directions now. You know, it started becoming a big thing 20 or so years ago, 20, 25 years ago with, the early, obviously the whole thing kind of started off, Jaco Pastorius was one of the first to really do this kind of live looping thing. And so it was very much this, building up a song, adding the layers, etc. But I think it's amazing to see there that, the range of what people are doing, the range of styles. So I think probably the most classic looping performance was contestant A, Old Lady Blues, which is really, layering up traditional vocals. And then you had Subsonic, contestant B, who was taking the beatboxing approach. So obviously, beatboxing really started to kick off in the mid 90s, etc., as a kind of performance art in its own right. And then you've got contestant C, which I think is bringing the most modern, the sort of the latest modern approach, which is live looping with electronics, and not just with electronics, but doing it on all on an iPhone. So I think it's just it's a really interesting display of how wide this field goes these days.
Yeah, man. What was that app called? Koala, was it? That mostly the
Koala.
Pedal Play was
Yeah.
using there. So cool. And so he was using lots of different iOS effects linked together.
Yes, using so he was using AUM, which is this iOS mixer really that allows you to host different apps as AUV3, so they're plugins basically for iOS. Sometime soon we will there'll be an Endless will work as a plugin and possibly even host plugins as well within it in iOS. But
That sounds cool.
but yeah, so he was using this thing called Quantilooper, I think. I've never actually seen that before, but
I've played with that. That's a fun app.
Yeah, so it's just a really diverse show. I think if anything, I I mean, I know which one my favourite was, but that's kind of irrelevant because there are so many different styles on the show that it's kind of it's kind of apples and oranges really.
Well, I can see votes are still coming in. I think what we're going to do is it's really, really tight. Can you see that on your screen, guys?
Hi.
It's literally like there's not much in it. So what I think we might do is leave this open on the crowd vote. So because a lot of people watch this on the replay over on Facebook. So you can vote on the replay, guys. I'll keep this open for the next 24 hours or so you guys can keep voting. But let's take a vote from Tim. Let's take a judge vote from Tim. Let's take a vote from the crowd, which is going to stay open till tomorrow. And I'm also going to play. I'll probably place my vote as well later on as well. So I'm going to leave this open-ended for you. I'm not going to give you a solution just yet. But let's have a vote from Tim. Tim, who are you going to lean? Who are you going to lean towards?
Well, I mean, this isn't. I wouldn't say this is a judge's vote. This is a personal preference vote, really. But I'll go for C, pedal play. It's just it's my kind of vibe. It's my kind of vibe.
I did love that kind of for lots of reasons on a technical level and on just a sort of atmospheric kind of. Yeah, it was a good vibe, wasn't it? I love the inventiveness of it as well, like creating snares and kicks just by tapping the table and scraping the table and things. That's really fun to see.
Yeah, I think. I mean, maybe there, some kind of. Maybe I could. Obviously, I'm not going to try and persuade you to give me multiple votes, but I would say so. Pedal play for me wins on kind of artistic vision. Subsonic wins on kind of performance. You could clearly hear you could see that in there is the nuggets of a real kind of like stage, championship style box performance. Old Lady Blues, I think, on musicality. So
you're voting for all three. You're a very diplomatic judge.
Well, no, I mean, I obviously I have to take make a call. So my call is for pedal play, but that's okay. I'm saying that's personal preference, really.
Okay, so Tim's voted for pedal play. The audience so far, a minute ago they weren't, but now it's tipped over to Old Lady Blues, but we're going to leave that open. So if you're watching on the replay, guys, this has gone out live about 10 p.m. UK time on Thursday. So tomorrow night on Friday, I'll close this off, and whoever's in the lead then on this menti.com vote will have the crowd vote, and then that leaves it up to me to choose my final vote as well. So pedal play is currently in the lead. It looks like the crowd are going to vote for Old Lady Blues, which does leave me with a bit of power. I always love a bit of power. So guys, thanks so much for this. It's been really, really fun. The whole thing tonight has just been so fun. Lovely community. Lovely to have this guy, Mr. Tim Exile, here with me, and lovely to be playing with Endless. So tune in next week, and we're going to reveal who has won the Roll and Loop Station. And next week I'll be setting you another creative challenge. So I've seen some people there in the comments saying they wish they'd known about this. You can enter next month, or this month. I do it every single month, and it's your time really. You get to ask me anything you want about how I've crafted a career out of being a world looping champion and a beatboxer and a performer and a technologist. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to all the people who entered. Tim, can we just finish with one last little jam? What do you guys want to hear for our last little jam, people? Just give us some ideas for a last little bit of energy just to end the night off and start the New Year's weekly live streams. I'm live every Thursday. Start these off with a bang. What should we do, Tim? Should we just jam something out?
Yeah.
He's already off. He's already going. Yes. So good. Thank you very much, Tim. Thank you to all the lovely community online.
Thank you.
It feels so good to be able to connect with the world during these crazy times. So please come join us next Thursday if you'd like to. If you want to be in the Zoom room, here is the link one more time. And you can ask me any technical questions you want and I will go through them with you. I'll teach you everything I know. But thank you so much to our special guest tonight, Mr. Tim Exile. What a legend, what a gentleman, and what an inspiring creator. Thank you so much, Tim. We love you.
Thank you, Shlo. Awesome. Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for making this amazing toy, which honestly, it's going to change lives. I'm really excited about getting this into my live setup as well. As soon as you can use Ableton, as soon as you can use Endless inside Ableton and use Push at the same time, it's going to be an absolute game changer for me. Like, this could replace the kind of engine of my machine, which I call Beast. This could change everything. So I'm very excited. Thank you, Tim. Thank you to the whole community and everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and seems like Twitch went down, but that's why it's good to multicast on different platforms. Who knows? Thanks for there's so much love coming in now. Thank you so much, guys. Oh no, Twitch is still up. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love. Peace and love. I will see you guys again next Thursday. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Born